just a little oracle reading that I thought I'd come and do. Let's do it on my tablet. Clear some energy with my little crystal fork. If you dare say hi, because I can see people. Oh no, you can hear it. Hi Archangel, hi Starlight Divine, and if anyone's watching, check Starlight Divine's channel out as well, because he's got light language over there and he's just done a lovely one for today with the summer solstice. Hiya National Memorial Gardens, happy summer solstice everybody. I have done some Reiki today, distance Reiki for people. Remember when I said put your name down in different comments and I'll do it, and I put them in the book. It was for people in my family as well. I've given that out today. Hi Red Dawn, hi Kath B, Julie, Starlight Divine and Archangel Michael, anyone else who's listening. I've just designed a new bracelet, this one. I'm going to take this one off, these off so you can see. They're all ones that I designed as well. It's called an intention bracelet and it has a little bell on it to remind yourself when you hear it to be aware in the day of your intentions and affirmations you may want to put out. So probably can't really see it properly on here, but they are going up on my Instagram. So hi Dobsy. Yeah, I just said Starlight Divine, check his channel out. He's got light language on there. You don't need to understand it. Your soul will, your higher self will. Go and check his channel out. Subscribe and listen to his beautiful light language. If you don't know what it is, still check it out. You don't need to know. If you resonate, resonate. And if you don't, you don't. That's what it's about, resonating. So I was just going to come on and do a quick hello. How are you all? Happy summer solstice. How are you all feeling in these energies? Because I've noticed a lot of people, I see it more in people getting in contact with me going on about, oh, you know, it's more than you know and all this. And I'm like, yeah, I know. You know, you've got to do the work. It's like, I know, because I've been doing the work like most of us are. Hiya, Brian. And then it's like, how do you raise your frequencies? Watch my channel. Been telling people how to raise your frequencies for ages. Do what you love and love what you do. Stay out of the stuff there. Be aware of what's going on in 3D, but you don't have to have your face actually right in it, you know. So we've also got Brian Tucker. Nobody told me about a magical cave, you know, in that place. Oh, very good. We've got Pavel. So, you know, there's still crazy stuff going on. I'm sorry about the hair today, it's just like shoved up. There's still crazy stuff going on. People, still a lot of confusion. But I just feel like, I've said this before, I feel like Spock out of Star Trek, honestly. Is that it? I don't know. I feel like Spock, because things are going on and I'm just like, not getting emotionally attached to it, even though some of it's not nice, not going to be nice as the show goes on. And my sister keeps sending me stuff now and I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, just don't just be aware, but don't get all riled up in it. Done that, been there, worn the t-shirt. But lately I just feel like, am I supposed to have an emotion to this stuff now? Because I just feel very detached. Still holding the, you know, the fire for the right time, but at the minute it's just like, you know, tell them about the cave, Dolly. Tell them about the cave. What, your magical cave? I don't know where you've been. You might need to tell them in chat where you've been. I'm talking about just stuff that's happened this week. Well, the weekend, it was so funny. Me and my fella went in Asda the other day. And hi Al, sent you some healing today. And I was laughing because I'm just walking in like no mask, blah, 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 but not taking any notice. Hi Ricardo. And my fella did say after we got out, did you hear the security guard saying, hello, YouTube? And I went, no, I didn't hear it because I'm in a different dimension. I didn't hear no security guard saying anything. I said, no. But anyway, we just walked off and there was more people in there without masks on that I've ever seen in Asda, because normally when I've been in Asda, which I don't normally go in, they're all, you know, mainly masked up. But it wasn't about that. It was the song that was playing. It was so funny. Hi, JP. We walked in. Hi, Indigo. And I don't know what song it was. It wasn't, let me take your brain to another dimension. Let me take your brain to another dimension. It wasn't that one, but it was mentioned, Dimensions. Oh, the King of the Fairies. It was, it was, a song about dimensions, but it wasn't that song. And all I heard was dimensions, something about reality, and I thought, oh my God, I can't stop laughing. Like, and my fella's like, what? I went, oh, I've just heard something. I said, it was just making me laugh, you know, them little signs you get. Because I didn't hear the security guard say anything either. So that was funny. And then, sat in the garden the other day, people may resonate with this. I know there's a few people that do. I was just looking at the space in the garden, the air, looking around at the sun, and then all the little, I call them, well, you could say atoms, particles, even particles, all started coming down white, woo, and all started doing this. I did see that on a hallucinogenic once, but this was not, you know, this was eyes wide awake, just like, oh yeah, coming in, and we had music on. It was like they were dancing, and I was just sort of in my own little world watching them. And I said to my fella, oh, I've just seen the little dancing particles. And he's like, what? And I went, oh, you know, they just come down and they're like little, if anybody knows what I mean. And we saw that once when, I don't know if I did tell the story about a certain something that makes you see things, and we were like, oh, look in the sky, can you see the matrix and all the lights going around like a circuit board? That's the sort of how I see it. It's like little lights going around on a circuit board. If anyone gets what I'm saying, anyway, that's what that's what I was doing at weekend. As well as creating and crafting at weekend, I did put a picture up with my fella. I took a sneaky picture of me sat on the couch crocheting. Like I just said, I've been making some intention bracelets up. They're very cute. Remind you to put your affirmations and your intentions out when you hear the bell. And also, we did manage to get some prints printed, but I do need to go to a printers because it's missing off the top and it just needs to be expanded a little bit more. So this week I'm going to try and get down to a printer, well this week, next week, to just expand it a little bit to full size of A4, because for some reason we just couldn't get it to do that on the fella's printer, which was mad. So, but this was one of my drawings that we managed to print off. This is one of the drawings that I did at weekend. That's the energy that I was in. And then if you put it in a lovely frame, because I'm going to be selling the, it's easy to just sell the prints when I get a few ones going. And then all you've got to do is find a lovely frame if anyone wanted one. And what they do look like in frames is this. So I think they look very pretty. Just the black and white. I may do some in colour, but I think the black and white really, really stands out. And this is one of my codes I got in. I haven't got a clue what it is, but I did get that in the other day. So it's secretly on there for people, some healing. But like I say, if you're, and I actually call it now my energy drawings and healing, because they're all done in love and joy and what I love doing and the intentions that go on my artwork. So yeah, so obviously this is what they look like when they just come as a print, and then when you find a lovely frame for them, they look like this. And this is A4 size, and this is A3 frame, and an A3 I think came with it, luckily. A3, what they called it, Rainbow Wizard, the mount. Yeah, they look really good. Good evening, beautiful family. Yeah, so that's that. So they do look quite nice. It's like the Cosmic Mother or something that was representing this weekend. That's what came out of me over the weekend, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So if you want to check these out, you'll have to go and check my Instagram out, or you can email me about these, but they're not quite ready yet because, like I said, we just had a bit missing at the top, so we've got to sort that out. But that is one of my prints that is going to be multi-printed. for anyone. And the actual, where's the actual, I don't know where it is now, where is it? Oh yeah, the actual, I think my hand drawing. The original, I should say, is here. You can tell because it's on this paper. And that's what I did. So it's a really good take, and that's the print. So it's all hand inked. So that's that. We were messing with some other stuff. That was my fella's, you know when I said he had a print of, he's got this picture. This was a print of his painting, which is about that big. He's got a really big painting of this, which this just ended up like this. This was like he just made a mess, and then it turned into these hooded people looking at Earth. So we've got that. I'll chat in a minute. We've got the little Starman. This elemental, I think it is. We were just messing about. His lovely sort of surfboard, sort of California thing going on there. This picture which we need to put in the middle. These faces. You'll never guess what's in the middle of them. Deep, yeah, he's deep. This is sort of a print of it. It looks like sort of, I don't know what you think it looks like, but they are actually mushrooms. Look lovely in a nice frame. So yeah, we were just messing around this weekend, crafting, arting, putting some bits together. I also did, because I call my artwork very healing, I was just messing around with this last night. I don't even know what it is. It's not even finished, but this was just a bit of a doodle thing. It wasn't anything being anything. It was just a mandala doodly thing. And I did do my mandalas, and then last night I got in bed and I started messing about, which I'm going to do in a bit. And I just started doing this sort of, I don't know, thing going on here that's not finished off yet. It says, I am worthy, I am beautiful, strong, self-love, confident. So sort of like, I don't know what's going on there. So what have we got? Yes, yep, sending lots of love to Elle. Hi everyone, sorry I've not been feeling very well, just out of hospital. Yeah, she's been in hospital, so if you'd like to send Elle a lot of love, and if there's any healers in the house, a lot of healing energy, because Elle's been in hospital and now she's out. And anyone else who's not feeling good as well, I did do a little video with Solstice Reiki healing before, so you can go and watch that. That's got distance Reiki in it anyway. I've got some cards here. But yeah, basically that's what we were up to this weekend. Why people may have been feeling the energies. I didn't particularly feel them. I was feeling good just because I distract myself with the things that I do. So talking about that, because I haven't got a lot of battery left, I just wanted to come on and say hi, happy solstice. How's everybody feeling? Remember, because somebody said to me, someone got in contact and they're like, oh yeah, how do you raise frequencies? I'm like, how do you raise your frequencies? Never mind how I raise mine. How do you raise yours? Been talking about it enough. It's like, you know what's good for you. You can only do what's good for you. Raise your frequencies. And then someone's like, this person was like, yes, but it's through the, what was it? The suffering and the pain. I went, yeah, I've been through suffering and pain, but I don't have to stay there. I choose. It's a choice to be in that or not be in that. Every waking day is a choice to be in that consciousness or not. You've had the choice to choose. So, and I'm just like, you know, once you know that, take yourself out of it. We are allowed to feel. We did come here to feel, but you don't have to stay in it. You know, if you know what makes you sad, you also know what makes you happy. So every time you go for the happy one, no matter what situation. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to come. Thank you. I just wanted to come, and I will join in with chat before I go. But I got the I think it was ancestral cards today. So these came out anyway, and then I'm going to do a poll in a minute. So, and I think maybe sometime this week I might come on and do some cards for you guys. Hi, King. So, we got the arrow. A lot of arrows being shot in there about everywhere. But it says surrender yourself with protective energy. Once you know you are who you are and are conscious of God's source and the faith that you have with that, if you've lost a bit of faith, you are protected. Once you shine your light, as far as I'm concerned, and you keep building your light body, you're protected, because light is love and love is light. So, you know, dark side doesn't like that. Hi, Astral Thief, and also some solstice. I would say dark to light, dark to light. Still, I would say the wise one. I love this one because I love this message because it says, grow within your current situation. Now, this was a boom for me because of someone who got in contact with me yesterday and said, oh, you know, they might have been feeling sad or that they're in pain or sorrow or they're struggling. A lot of people are struggling, we know this. But grow within your current situation. I said on a video the day before I got taken down for a week, when you're gathering your information, it doesn't matter how much information you gather or where you get it from, books, videos, other people, gurus, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you're growing and you're using that to help you grow every day to be a better person, because basically that's what it's all about, a loving person. How do you grow in this current situation? This is what I said before. I said, now you know, or you're beginning to, what do you do with the information that you know? You've got to be the living, breathing, walking, speaking meditation. You can still meditate all you want. And I saw somebody doing a video just before, and I've said this before. Yes, it does matter what you're eating and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I have said, it still sort of doesn't matter if you're eating healthily and you're meditating if you're still a complete twat. And I mean that in the nice possible way as you may be doing all that because it helps, but if you're not putting that into action anyway after you've done that, and you think that being spiritual is just when you go for meditation, just when you're eating, say, no meat or whatever it is, and then you turn back to being a twat, that isn't being Christ-like consciousness. It means when you come out of meditation, if that's what you choose to be, I'm just speaking the truth. When you come out of meditation, you've got to have a laugh of it. When you come out of your meditation, if that's what you do, I meditate a lot through art. You've still got to be good. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, yeah, I can be evil, I can be this. Maybe they did on that side. But because I did my meditation, that means that I'm a good person. No, you've got to be that. Be the light you want to see in the world. So just going to put that out there again, because grow, but that grow within your current situation. This situation we're in is proper weird. There's a lot going out there in 3D, but how are you going to grow in this current situation? Are you going to let it bring you down, or are you going to strive to rise? We're not striving, actually. We're not even surviving. We're thriving. We're going to thrive. We are thriving through this, because at the end of this light in the tunnel, there's beautiful things coming. A lot of us know this with the knowing. It might look a bit shitty. Things may go down for a year or so, because I don't think it's going to be over just like that. But then if it is, brilliant. But if it's not, because some people think it's going to be whoop, and I'm like, nah, it might be over the next few years. So either way, whatever we think doesn't really matter. Brilliant if it is like that. And if it's not, what are you going to do? Are you going to fall off the tracks? Because it's like, oh, well, I thought, just for instance, I'm not saying this, it'd be all over at Christmas and we're like, in this, but you came here to help others. So just saying, you've got to think of it like that as well. Struggle makes me grateful, appreciate things more. Yeah, it does. And we've all struggled. And this is what I'm trying to say to this person the other day. They were trying to say, like, I was saying, I'm happy. I am happy. It doesn't mean I've got everything I want right now. I've got everything I need, though. I've got good friends, and they're only a few, but I've got good friends. I've got great chat on here. I've got a loving person in my life. My kids are good kids anyway, despite what they do or they don't do. I've got good family, whether they choose to do what they do or they don't do with the doodah and the whatever. If you've got a roof over your head and food in your mouth at the end of the day, I mean, it's what? So I've got all I need. I'm happy because I'm happy within myself. And this person said, oh, it's all about within. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I've been on the path for a bit for myself, and I know what's good for me. It's finding what's good for you. It doesn't mean, as I said, you don't have days where something knocks you down. This is what this world does, where you get back up again. You get them silly thoughts out your head and tell them to jog on and move forward, because those thoughts aren't you. If it's a negative thought telling you not to do something and it's telling you to be nasty towards someone, or like the ego, we all know it's the ego, you're just telling the ego to go and sit down and jog on and jog forth and just sit over there, sit behind me, because I'm the driver of my vessel. So that's what we've got to remember daily, and that's why I said these little bracelets are really good with the little bells on, your little intention affirmation bracelet. Hey, and if you was going astral projecting, if you still had this on, you'd know you were there. You're like, hey, my bell's still on. I ain't dreaming. I'm like lucid dreaming, sorry. Got my little, inception. But anyway, yeah, and people can't judge people, look at people, say, oh, you haven't done the work. This is what this person was trying to say to me. It's like, how would you know? I'm doing work every day behind the scenes for people, for me, for others. Now trying to get in a routine better for me that's helping me to heal, as in, because we're all healing all the time. I'm not, I'm just doing it on my path. And also a spiritual practices that suit me in my life with my children and things like that. Hi, Mark, that help me to look after myself as well. Yeah. Hi, Vicky. Hi, everybody. May come chat revel. Everybody that I may have not seen. It's called My Dad's Wisdom. We have everything we need, most of what we want, and enough to share. Exactly. And we've got to learn to love people again and not things. People tend to love things more now than people. But that doesn't mean you can't have material things, because I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, you can't have this and you can't have that. You can. It's just knowing that they're not you, and they're not what makes you happy, and they're not the things that people should be looking for a person because they've got this material thing. That is not what it is. It's a footprint you leave here. It's the soul energy that you bring to other people. And it's all about balance anyway. So yes, you are allowed things, but you're knowing that they're not, it's like energy work. I use crystals and stuff. People use stuff. I use my cards and stuff. You don't have to. Because people say they're things. It's like, yeah, I know that, but I'm visual and I like to see things. I know there's a higher source working through me, through my artwork, through cards, through crystals and all that. It's more than that, but I'm a visual person. But personally, that's me. So I'm not going to do something because somebody says, oh, you shouldn't be using this, you shouldn't be using that. It's like, I use what I resonate with at the end of the day. And there's a lot of good people out there who do have a lot, and they do have a lot of money in this, that, and the other, but they do actually give back. So there's all that as well. Anyway, I'm not waffling on about that because I talk about it all the time. It's basically being the light you want to see in the world, and you're going to have an easier life when you're releasing and letting go and stop living in trauma, because I still think a lot of people are living in victim mode. They're still living in the traumas. We've all had trauma. Get over it. That there before has gone. That was in the past. We're now in the future of that past from before, of that trauma, whatever it was, whatever level you would say that trauma was at, it's gone. But it's only gone if you release it. It's not who you are today. You choose now who you want to be, what you want to look like, whatever it is, you choose. It's not a label of someone like, oh, such and such body is that person. Says who? Says who? Hi, Marilyn. If you get what I'm saying, like, people have seen me morph again, and I'll probably morph again, who knows. I choose what I want to be, what I want to look like, what I want to be into, what I want to project to the world. And if it changes, so be it, because life is ever changing. And I've said before, if you're not changing, are you a bit stuck? Are you staying stale? I don't know. But personally, I do what's right for me. Hi, Alchemy of Life. So I'm going to pull, because I just said I'm coming on doing a reading, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Let's see what energy we've got for this week. This is for this week, so, right. That was I was going to say it was a mistake, but, I wasn't holding them properly. Get them on the table. Not even shook you up yet and you want to come out. Energy's like, woo, with the summer solstice. So let's see. See what energies we've got for this week. Has anything just turned over then? One's come out. No, don't think it did. I'll always go for 3. Makes the story a bit easier. And there's another one. And there's another one. Oh, someone's going to be happy. Here it comes again. The map maker of destiny. Did I not just say what your blueprint is? And I was talking the other day about your birth start star chart is your map maker of destiny. What you came here to do is in there. So this says the map maker of destiny. It says authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. As I said, we all have free will. Hi, Mr. B. I'll just call you B. Inspiration, free will. We all have the free will to choose what we want to do, where we want to go, what we want to be, how we want to project our energies out. That also goes for the and all that. We all have free will. And this is what we've all got to remember. As much as it looks crazy and things are going to happen and are happening, it's free will. So, you know, inspiration. Are you putting the inspiration out? Isn't your inspiration guiding you somewhere? You know, the things that you love and the things that you do. I know it's been guiding me. Authentic purpose. What is your authentic purpose? Because the ego purpose is not the true authentic purpose. And I was talking about this the other day. People are coming in now to their true authentic purpose. You're beginning to realise, oh, maybe this is what I've always wanted to do. And we got Lois in the house. Great to see you. Summer solstice is the father energy, and Father's Day was yesterday, and Divine Mother energy. Winter solstice, yes, alchemy of life, and that makes sense. And I was talking about father energy the other day with me, that I had to anchor the father energy because I've been a lot in the mother energy and I needed more anchoring. And that's like my fella as well, because he's Capricorn and that's more earthy, sort of grounding, where I'm always off with fairies, and he's like anchoring me to ground myself a bit. But sometimes I take him up, and that's why it works. It's like, whoa, as above so below. Energies are good, and you know, he's wanting to get into more stuff as well, so it's like balancing each other out because we need the balance. And then, are you ready for this one? Rainbow Wizard, the Rainbow Prince. It's here again, but I'm not surprised. Compensation, perseverance, 26 is 9 divine, because what's coming in, the energies that are coming in with this divine plan, if you get what I'm saying, is the compensation we're all going to get in so many different beautiful ways, is the perseverance as we persevered through this energy. And as I'm looking at this, we've got number 330 and 17 thumbs up. That's all I'm saying. So the rainbow energies, beautiful energies, chakras, baby. Yeah, so we're all aligning. And the compensation worldwide, by the way, of the perseverance we've had to, you know, carry on. When people have been shouting out, when's it happening? What's going on? There's nothing happening. It's like, it is. Patience is a virtue. Yes, it seems like it's been a long time, but in linear things, it probably does. And the last one we've got is the prison waif. I think we've had this before as well. Self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness. Now, this is what I was talking about. Someone coming at me, asking something yesterday, and it's like, you're not in this anymore. We're not in this. We're looking for this. See, the 3 cards make a story. Anybody who's feeling self-sabotage, when you're in poverty consciousness, lack, that's what it is. You're self-sabotaging yourself. I've seen people talk about this, and I've seen people talk about YouTube people, and they've gone on about how, you know, they've not got money or they've not got this, and that's like poverty consciousness. You're in lack. Be careful what you speak. And these people go on about they know about manifesting. It's like, well, you've got to be careful how you speak out loud to yourself and to other people, because you bring it in. We're not in this. This energy is so the old 3D of people. We are not in that anymore. You can still be in it. A lot of people will, but it's up to them if they want to move into the map maker of destiny energy. The little elementals. Oh my God, elementals. You know, the rainbow. We've got the compensation with the perseverances. Yesterday I was at my fella's. Please let me know in chat if you've had this before. I'm sat there looking at the light, and the light's come in, the little picture of me sat on the couch the other day, and I'm there and I'm looking at all the little particles, I like to say, of God's source coming through the window, you know, tiny. And I'm looking and I'm like, yeah, oh God, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. In my own little world. And all of a sudden this thing went, and at first I thought it was a moth, and I thought, no, they don't fly that fast. And it scared me at first. Well, it made me jump. It didn't scare me. I thought it went like that because it was so fast. And as I kept looking at the light, it kept coming in, but it kept disappearing about here. And I do remember when Holistic, what's she called? Holistic Realms, Lady V, if you know her in chat. She was looking in the mirror once and she was talking. This was the other year when I started seeing orbs as well. And a little being came in. It had little wings. It was like an orb with wings, and I've had one of them on my channels as well. Because I remember ages ago I had a little fairy necklace on, and she said I was Fae energy, which was lovely because some of you say that in chat as well. And it was like that, and I was like, ooh. My fella said, like, what? I went, oh, I'm just in my own little world. And he's like, what? I went, I'm just having an experience. And he's like, what? And then I think he just switched off because I was like, ooh. I was going around dinging this as well, round the dog, because he's looking after his mum's dog at the minute. The miracle, that was loud. The miracle tuning fork, I was dinging that. That was loud. I've been dinging this all weekend. I even put it in my bag the other day. And when I went round Morrison's and came out, because there was a funny vibe in there the other day, I dinged it when I came out. I was like, it's going down an entry. I was like, oh, this little tiny one. I was like, I've been dinging my forks all weekend, so I'm not surprised something came in. Team Unicorn, yeah. Oh, Team Capricorn. Great to see you. Yeah, thank you, Nicholas. So, like I said, we're not in the energy of self-sabotage, unless you want to be, because it's free will and it's choice. We've got compensation with perseverance and this authentic purpose, inspiration and free will. Are you helping to inspire others? Then oh, sorry, and before, I didn't even finish these off before, so we got to the grow within your current situation. Then we had Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Again, inspiration, passions, projects, action, time for action with that. Then the Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Flower of Life, star. You are going to reap what you sow. You are going to enjoy the growth and reap the rewards of what you're putting out now will come in the future, which could be tomorrow, next month, next year, whatever. Yes, and if you'd like to make an energy exchange, Rainbow Wizard has just put my, and the lovely JP have just put my PayPal details in the live chat in case you want to make a coffee donation, because they've took super chat off me now. And then the last one, we've got Mother Earth. That's what that represents. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Because she is putting that energy out and you are loved. You could say Cosmic Father, Motherly Earth, all the energies. I mean, those Cosmic Father and Cosmic Mother, but you know, all that energy. Sorry, I just forgot to put that out. And you've got the little goddess sign in the background there. Divine Feminine Rising, but I just missed that one out. Let's do, but I just love, like I said, my favourite card at the minute is the Wise One. Grow within your current situation. I'm going to keep that one out because that's so important. Right, now I'm going to do the light language, the secret language of light, sorry. See what, because this is the energy for this week, so the ones that I'm picking up on the most is grow within your current situation. The situation that you're in at the minute, how can you grow and expand in this situation with change? Never mind what's going on, how do you grow within it instead of going into fear and that sort of consciousness, which we don't need to go in. Things change all the time, so let's see. Elle's just listening in. Like I said, Elle's been in hospital and just come out, so do send her lots of love. Me, you, Dolly, and Roxanne had faith with Trump. We did, Marilyn, we did all this time, and it's still coming. People are going to see it, they're not going to like it. But, you know, I still see that, and I'm like, yeah, come on, people. Exactly. Ooh. Oh, you're going to laugh at what's just come out. That's on the table. After, Marilyn, you'll like this. Really funny. And that one just jumped up. So we've got number 17. Oh, yes. Number 17. Visualize. I was talking about visualizing thought, you know, visualizing, third eye, manifesting through visualization is so important with your imagination. To visualize what you want to see in the world, what you want to be in the world, how to heal yourself as well, can all come through visualization. This is why I say I do use tools when I'm doing stuff. You don't have to, because you don't need. Now we've got 33 Christ consciousness in the house. 33 people I can see, and 3 because it's 21. Because I'm a visual learner and I do see things and stuff like that anyway. So, you know, very important to maybe like this sitting pose of meditating. If you've not got into meditating and you want to try it, visualize what you want to see in the world and those beautiful energies. Visualize, like, for instance, you don't even have to be sitting down. I'm walking down the street. I've told people this before. I'm walking down the street. I don't know if it was yesterday or the other day, and I'm like, right, in my head. Obviously, I'm not talking out loud down the street, going past people. Right, it's my portholes where my energy comes from, you know, coming through. I'm like, coming out of me, I should say. I'm like, right, getting tingles now. Where I walk, where my hands are, there's a wave of energy, healing energy going along where I'm walking, and it ripples out. So anybody who walks into that, if the higher self allows them, they can get the healing out. So I visualise as I'm playing, imagination, you know, like a childlike. That's what's coming in now. That's what download I'm getting in now. That's what message I'm getting in now. Be childlike. You did that as a kid. Hey, I'm Superman, I'm flying around, I'm Wonder Woman, I was doing that down the street. And I even said, you know, where it will stay, and people are walking where I've walked, and it'll wrap around them, and if their higher self is open, you know, the person's not going to know that, then they'll walk into that energy, and it will help them. So, walking, talking meditation, there's loads you can do, and it becomes fun, because you could be somewhere where you're at somewhere and you're thinking, oh no, but you can just start visualizing and playing with energies and stuff like that. So, you know, be childlike. Life is easy, become your change, simple. Case. Yeah, exactly. Someone was just doing a video before and I had to go in and go, just be the change you want to see in the world, be the light. The next one is Soul Fam. We all know lots of people are finding Soul Fam now. Hi Brenda. You know, we have family, but we also have soul fam that we understand and we resonate with. It doesn't mean we always resonate on absolutely everything and every word. Because I've said to people before, because there's been so many different cultures with different ways and different things and different ways of saying things in religion and stuff like that. I've always said, yeah, it's all the same. They're just saying a different word because they speak in a different language. But the basics of it, of what they're putting out, is the same. So, you know, soul fam are beginning to find each other. And we may get things that maybe sound a little bit different, but really when you look into it, it's the same. Basically where people are coming from is we're going back to love and compassion. So, you know, it's not really that hard. I don't get what people, you know, the cross, the intervention between spirit and the human plane, I would say, coming together in heart, because I was trying to say to someone yesterday, I don't think they got what I was saying, heaven on earth, to me, personally, is the consciousness of Christ consciousness coming in with us in the embodiment, and I'm not religious, remember, coming within us, that energy that fills our vessel up, me, you, and you start walking, talking, acting, and being that love, that energy, fingers are tingling now, heaven on earth, we're embodying that energy here on earth. We're not going there, we're bringing it here. It's never happened before. especially on a mass like it is now. That's heaven on earth, bringing it down, and we anchor the light within our body. That's personally how I see it. Christed light. You can be conscious, but are you consciousness? I said this the other week. Consciousness, yes, but consciousness means you are walking, breathing, talking, speaking, doing God's work. You could say the light, love, because you're being it. You know, you're conscious of what you're saying, being, doing all the time, and that's hard. That's hard. You know, we're getting there. It's hard. We still get triggered. We've got our human, and people are forgetting about the human. We came here to be human, but we're embodying the light into the human. So the humans have to start loving again because they forgot, you know, they're loving things instead of people, you know. And then the last one's ask your soul. You want to go anywhere and ask anyone anything about you, ask yourself and ask your soul. This is why I got a bit naughty with someone yesterday, because I was like, look, don't tell me I don't know when I know myself. I know what's right for me. I can't turn around and say I know what's right for you. I can just express what's right for me and it might resonate. But, you know, someone telling someone else is like, what? I know what's right for me. And I'll go in and ask myself, because you'll resonate with it. You'll get a vibration if it's right, or something, however you feel. It's all about feeling. And it's love. And you'll feel the love. And that's how you'll know it's right. If it's not coming from love, then it ain't right, and it's not going to align with you. So people, if it's not coming from love, true intentions, done from the heart, it's not Christ consciousness, is it? This is why I think Lucy Davis on Instagram was saying the other week about people who throw people under the bus and stuff like that. That isn't Christ-like consciousness. It's just not. So we've got that, and then I'm just going to do for you guys, and I was even saying to this person, it's hard when you're on YouTube trying to get messages across, because you can get triggered a bit more easily, and sometimes people don't really listen to what you're saying. They get too caught up in what they think you're doing and don't really listen sometimes of the actual proper message that not just me, other people are trying to put out. And someone said the other day as well, we know about this awakening's been going on for centuries and people have been into it for years, but there was a lot of people who got lost. And then there's, you know, this person said, I feel for the people back then. So do I, because it wasn't as big as it is now. It's a bit easier now than it was back then. So yeah, like she said, God bless all them people. I'm actually glad I wasn't awake a while back, because I can see what it's done to people around me as well. That just found out stuff and then shut down again, went back into the system and just slowly got reprogrammed again. I've seen that as well. But they're beginning to re-waken up again, because I think they've looked under the curtain and gone, oh my God, it's actually on a bigger level than ever before, and it's worldwide level, so we know something's going on. And actually it's cosmic as well, so, you know, that's all I'm saying anyway. Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Neither is real nor unreal there. Both existing, non-existing. And I think sometimes people think, because I can't articulate things sometimes, that I don't know. This person was saying yesterday, and I was like, I don't need to articulate. When I say I know, I might not be able to express it like some people do. But you know when you know when you know. Some people have a knowing, some people see, some people, it's that sort of thing, you know. We've all got something, or many, we've all got gifts as well. Ooh. Fell on the floor. We've got these for your self-care. So we've got, inner knowing, We've got sound healing. We've had that before. I've been doing a lot of sound healing with my folks. So you might want to go to a sound healing group, or listen to sound healing on YouTube, or do it yourself and just get into that, you know, building your auras up, your different bodies. Many different bodies we have: mental, you know, your physical, your mental, your etheric, loads. Do you know what I mean? And then we've got ground yourself. Yes, we do still need to be grounding. Grounding. Beautiful little picture there. And then, you know, by meditation, going out for walks, many different ways of grounding. Oh, by the way, Indigo Rays was telling me about a lovely grounding mat that she'd got, and I might have to get one of them for my fella because he does sit on a computer a lot for work. And you can get them and they're supposed to be great as well. Sing. Why don't you get in the joy of singing? Because, you know, high frequencies of all the things that bring you joy. That's why the news tried to keep us down, as we all know. Singing. What music did we have on today? We had that song, Love. Oh, what was that song? Finn was trying to sing it. I can't remember what it is. Love, love, love. Can't remember the tune. It's something to do with love. And there was another song. Can't remember. Something I was singing today. Something I was singing. Yeah, Mark Angel has grounding mats and grounding sheets. Yeah, and I think Indigo said she had a grounding sheet as well. Your oil has been a godsend. I've just made some more. Your oil has been a godsend to me, Dolly Daydream. It's amazing and it's allowing me to rest properly, to heal. Just letting you know, if anyone needs relaxing help with sleeping or healing on Insta. Thank you very much, Elle, and that's a lovely Elle giving me a lovely review of my oils, which I have. Got some on the go, but I'm working on them, so yeah. And it's funny you should say that because Finn came back today and said his dad said he couldn't put the oil on at night because obviously Finn's told his dad. I said to him, you can wear your oil whenever you want because it's natural and it's essential oils as well. He puts it on at night, does this, and inhales it 3 times for sleep, and his dad has told him not to use it because he thinks he's putting perfume on or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I did get on the phone and send him a message, said, look, I don't want you telling him he can't do something with a natural substance to help him sleep. Because his dad doesn't understand, hence that's why I'm not with him. He's very 3D and so I was like, look son, you like it, you use it. Do you like it? He's like, yes, I want you to use it. It's natural. If it's natural, you can use it. It's like, oh, dearie me. I know his father was controlling, but trying to tell his son not to use something that's holistic because his father doesn't understand about holistic stuff. So I was like, in this house, you're allowed to use it. So I was like, But then again, his father has took the twice, so can you see the consciousness going on there between me and him? And hence why we're not together. Not been together for a long time, but I'm just saying. Yes, totally makes sense. Yeah, well, you know, I know. I'm like, oh my God. But was the first one who took him, unbeknown to me, to have the test up his nose after Christmas. I would probably try and get him to have the, you know what, if he could. There's a battle I have with that. But not that it's a battle, but you know what I'm saying. So, it's just ridiculous. These people are going to have a shock when they wake up, you know. Ooh. Anyway, less about that. Because I was just like, you know, I didn't get angry about it. I was just like, look, if he wants to use it, he will use it. And he'll use it in this house because it's natural. It's natural. It's natural. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Years ago, I would have not kept my cool. I'd have been like... But I'm more aware now, so... Yes, Chris G. No, just on Instagram. No. The thing is with Instagram, I was telling Rainbow Wizard, you can make an account. I don't give a toss, mate. I'm just like, we use it for us, you know. We know what they're like, Insta, Facebook, but I do need to get a website done in the end, but I'm going to have to manifest some money to get a website, a good website. But for now, I'm just on there. But you can just make an Instagram account. You don't have to be on it or putting anything on it, but you can go and check everybody else out. There's a lot of people on here that are on Instagram, but I use it, to put nice messages out and my stuff out. So I don't use it, to it's used for good. But no, I'm sorry, it's only on Instagram. Bits on Facebook, but I don't really use Facebook that much. Tend to use that to chuck other stuff out. But like I said, so if you missed it at the beginning, because these pictures, I'm not going to be selling them in the frames because I think, hi Ran, I do so relate with the ex. Thankfully, I know there'll be loads of people that resonate with that. These pictures that I've done, I can send them anywhere. I have little tubes to send them in when I actually get these printed. Because I might be doing an event and I need to get these printed for the event. But anyway, I could sell in frames, but I'm just thinking if I was shipping all over the world, I don't really want to be sending frames out with glass in. So this was the original for anyone who didn't see. This was the original I did at weekend. Obviously, you can tell it's on paper. These are energy paint pictures. I call them ink work, and they hold a lot of energy and intentions in them. And it all just comes through, and we don't know why, we just couldn't, my fellow couldn't get the right, he might be able to get the right dimension thing on it, so it took the top off sort of thing. Oh no, it printed the white bit out, that was it, so it mustn't be full out. Is that not? Yeah, I've got to check something with a piece of paper actually, hang on a minute. I know! I'm trying to check if this was full A4. I've got A4 paper it. Yeah. Cheeky buggers. Yeah, what happened was, I had this crafting paper. You know when you get this horrible stuff at the top on a binder? I thought it was A4 up to then. It wasn't. That's why. Yeah. But we couldn't stretch it for some reason. So I'm going to have to go to a printer's. But basically, we were testing it out. And they came out fine. Obviously, when we get them printed fully up here, this space needs to be all black. So doing that, and then what they look like in a frame, they look gorgeous in a frame. Obviously they'd be dearer if I was selling them in frames, so it's a bit cheaper not to be in the frame, but this is what they look like in the frame. So they look really nice in a frame. I'll be doing some coloured art as well and some canvases and stuff like that, but they do look really pretty in a frame, in this frame. And this frame is only from Aston. It was really good quality, and it's even got what they called what's this called? A mount. And this is A4 picture, but it's mounted with A3 mount on it in an A3 frame, because I always get confused with the framing of everything. But I think, yeah, you should write a book. I just, personally, if anyone who likes black and white work, I really like that. I think they're really cool. Hi and blessings from Australia. Hi Leona. So we've got them that will be going for sale, but like I do absolutely loads. So there's paintings down here. There's still other things I've got to finish off. I know I'm terrible at finishing things off, but I flip from one thing to another. I've got to learn to finish something off and then move to the next thing. So I still haven't finished that off yet, but the weird thing is I let the light on it in the conservatory and I let it fade certain parts out. I don't know if you can see. This was black and now it's not, so I sort of mess around with different things as well. And that takes time. And then there was this big one I still haven't finished off yet, so I've got to get this finished. Yeah, so I've decided to get myself organised because I'm a Pisces, what do you expect? Absolutely ridiculous. So I just thought one day's going to have to be jewellery, one day's going to have to be the paintings. It's paint day tomorrow after a few things in the morning that I've got to do, the other stuff I've got to do in my life. But then cut the day up and then do the paintings, and then I've got a load of the intention bracelets to make up. I'm always busy, and this is why I don't always get caught up in certain energies, because I'm always busy. Send AM in a roll, log roll, send a minute. Do you mean my pictures? Yeah, I've got these, look. I've had these for ages, so all I have to do is, yeah, and I've still got Sue Clark's thing, but I can't, I can't send it out yet. If this will fit me. Is that what you're saying, or am I'm missing my office my drawing kit, yeah. So it should be able to fit in here like that. And that's how they can be sent. So they're not going to get squashed. So that's cool. So I'm going to do a few different ones, get prints off, but I think they look pretty cool, and some coloured ones as well. And all you'd have to do is flatten it out a bit, put a book on it for a few days just to flatten it out a bit. But yeah, so yeah, I've got all these. I've had these for ages. It's like I've got all the stuff, just need to get me shit together, basically. But yeah. So I'm going to go off an art now in bed, because that's what I often do. I draw in bed a lot because I thought I'm not staying on long. Battery's going to go. I just wanted to come on and make sure everybody's all right, and just to remember, no matter what you start seeing going on out there, stay in your higher frequency. Be aware, yes, you're allowed to look. It's not like you're allowed to not know what's going on in the world, in the 3D, in the illusion. Do you know what I mean? It is fun to look, and we do need to see what's going on, because, you know, it'll help you make sure you're not at the wrong time, at the wrong place, all sorts of different things. But just remember to go back in your frequency. It's like popping out, popping in, popping out. It's like the alchemist, when you get the book and there's the little guys looking through the veil, and you're like in and out, in and out. You're like in this world, but not of this world. That's what I see it as. Yes, and Rainbow Wizard has put I think my Instagram page up, which, oh my god, I'm changing my name all the time. I had to change it again because I was messing around, and then it wouldn't let me change it back, and then I've changed some of my art ones, because if anyone notices, I have art ones going, different names all the time. You're going to laugh at this. Yes, we've got Janine's Rainbow Reiki, and then I had I've changed it to boho. Not this one. I have an art one. It's boho this, boho that. Now I've got Dolly Lama's backing, because I just thought I can't stay away from that name. My fella's like, look, Dolly Lama's really funny. You need to keep it. We've got Earth and Water art, just because me and my fella are going to put our artwork on there, and I'm going to put some of his on there. So I don't know. I'm just trying to see what works best in them all over, but. Yeah, I guess I've got 4 of me. Got Janine Flannery, Dolly Lama Creations, Earth and Water Art, and then Janine's Rainbow Reiki. Just me. Different me's in different dimensions. Cracks me up. I just think, should I put it all on one page? Do we need to split the healing up from the thingy? Like, some people might not want, it might be too much for people to look at, but you know what I'm like? Keep you guessing anyway. I can't keep up with all your different, I know. I have to laugh at myself. But it's like I went from Dolly Lama and I went all right round the block, and then I thought, no, yeah. My fella's like, just keeps that. It was funny, but it's not like it's a set business yet or anything. So like the name it, but oh god, yeah, hard to find me. I'm in many different dimensions. Much love to everyone in chat. Thank you for all the beautiful hugs, love and support. Truly appreciate getting tired now. Night, Ellie, if you're going to sleep and getting tired. Thanks for popping in, because I know you've been in hospital. So much love to Elle. And I'm glad everyone was giving her lots of good wishes and stuff like that. Yeah, keep your energies up. If something pulls you down, you get back up. Yeah, you get back up. We've got all this energy coming in from summer solstice and stuff like that. We know there's more things that are going to look crazy as we move forward. So you've just got to keep in these frequencies you're learning to keep in. So yeah, so I forgot what I was going to say. Just be the light you want to see in the world, basically. You know, keep yourself busy with good things, less of the bad things. You know, we're all deprogramming. We're all trying to get in new routines. I've done my exercise routine today, and there is stuff going on. Like, me and my fella were trying to support each other with that, and then he was trying to do something today, but something's got in the way because something's happened in his family, and then he ended up looking after his mum's dog. So you get these things that are thrown at you, and sometimes it will put you off. But I just see the whole thing, I've said this before, it's an initiation. To me, it's an initiation. the more forward we go and the more crazy things we see, it's your choice and what you're going to choose as this goes on. What you're going to choose. It's like, to me, it's like one big initiation from God. Like, do you know the people to choose? Do you know what you're saying yes and no to? Do you know how are you, what are you choosing as you get pushed forward and seeing the craziness go around you? It's like we're sort of in an orb, in a bubble going, I can see everyone losing the shit, but like, just, like I said before we go, if you didn't come in at the beginning, I just feel like Spock. Does anyone feel like Spock at the minute? Were they like a bit unemotionalist? It's not because I'm not an emotional person. I am, and I've been very emotional. I'm a Pisces anyway, in the past and water. But lately, I'm just like emotionalist. I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm just not gonna have an emotion. I'm not gonna have an attachment to it. Unless it's in a high frequency, then I'm like all over it. And I do what I say. If anyone watches, and I know some of you do, Soulology, oh my God, dude, I'm going to play it a minute before I go if I've got enough battery. He had a woman up the other day and it took him 30 minutes to get on, and then they did the whole, like, this interdimensional voice came in. That's what it sounded like. And all I did was laugh all the way through it. I loved it, even though I didn't know what she was saying. And she didn't even know it was happening, but they had all this problem trying to get on. As we know, all these things are coming in and people have experienced different things. I've got to show you this. Tom, yeah, oh God. Did anyone see it where she was like, and I was like, oh my God. And I just laughed all the way through it. I loved it. It made me smile. You know, people say, what, you can understand it. It was just like, it just made me smile. So I'm just going to try and find it before we go. It's like people with start, you know, when people don't understand light language, it's like, you don't have to. Sensitivity is high, very emotional and detached as well. Yeah, I'm just detached, which is good because I'd be a blubbering mess otherwise. Oh my God. I can't even find it. Right, what's his name now? I thought his channel was called Soulology, so where's it gone? Oh no, I've put the wrong thing in. Soulology, right. So, right, listen to this. If some of you may have seen.
What is that?
Very elemental to me. That's why I thought. Someone said it sounds like dolphins. It does. See the birds going mad now. They know. It just seemed like elemental to me. I was like, that's like elemental language. Yeah, dolphin. Yeah, dolphin. Yeah. She didn't know she was doing it. What happened was they tried to get on. You know, like I tried to get on 4 times the other day. It was messing around for half an hour. They tried to get her on the show. When she got on the show, she started to talk, and that was coming out. She didn't know. She couldn't hear it. She couldn't hear how she sounded on the other side. So we just pressed the button on play and said, something told me to just press play. And it was like, oh my God. So we just played it. I just laughed and smiled all the way through it. Still underappreciated. Wow, what are you doing? Can't see anything. Now you mention it, Dolly J. June, you do look like a bit like a what? A Leonard. What's that? I don't know what it means. Galactic Voice.
We've been having trouble for 29 minutes to try to get this show started, and there's been this weird stuff happening. And finally, Amanda comes on. And this is what's happening. Can you hear what you can't hear what you sound like?
Birds are going mad. Oh, it's like elemental.
There are no coincidences. I mean, we've either got to buy into this.
Reminds me of a fairy or something.
Manifest as we physically created, or say this is just a
I loved it.
technical issue. I've done too many shows, and when we have technical issues, it's always a good show. It's the energy. And we took 30 minutes trying to get on. So,
She couldn't hear it.
I've never done a show like this. I guess you could try and go out and come back in, but this is kind of cool. Whatever you want to do.
Just play a bit of it.
It sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks on steroids. It's so cool. And it's galactic. It's totally galactic.
Because you know we all get that thing when you're talking and it glitches and stuff like that. But when that came through, I just listened to it all. I was just sat there laughing and smiling. Like, oh my God, it's so cute. Dolphin. Yeah, a lot of people said dolphin. A lot of people said mermaid. A lot of people said I was like, yeah, it sounds like a dolphin. You know, like, I don't say Pleiadian energy, but elemental as well. So yeah, and I was like, Got to remember, some people say, oh, it's this and that, and I just think, well, things do come through technology, and they do come, and there's loads of weird things happening at the minute anyway. Imagine if I started talking and it started doing it, I would laugh.
Sounds like dolphins. Somebody said sounds like dolphins. It definitely doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard.
Trying to break through.
I'm going to take it serious. I'm going to take it serious. People can call me crazy, but I hear Lyrian, whatever you call it. I'm not making this up. That's really cool.
But I was like this all the way through it, whatever. I was like, oh, sounds like the clangers. Yeah, it was funny. Go and listen to it. It was just interesting. He just left it running because they couldn't get on. And when they did, that's what happened. And I know there'll be people who say, oh, it's something to do with this and it's electrical. Things do come through things though. And like I said, crazy shit happening. Lots of people having loads of different experience with different things. And synchronicities still at the minute are just absolutely bonkers. Bonkers. Maybe it's code for YouTube restrictions. Funny though. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to come and bring that because I found it very, very interesting the other day. And I'm open to everything, do you know what I mean? Like, you got to be open-minded, so, because there's, like, you know, just there's stuff going on, isn't there? Everywhere. So, anyway, yeah, so like I said, I'm going to go because I want to do a few drawings. I've got stuff to do. Go and wash my pots before bed, do some drawing. Hi, Danny. Danny's coming as I'm going. Somebody always does. Yeah, slow down the recording. You will tell what is being said. Yeah, it was probably what she was speaking about, but like funny throat chakra download. Yeah, it's how we get past YouTube. Yeah, it's how we get past YouTube algorithms. We will need to start talking dolphin. Maybe that's what we have to do, light language and everything, because that gets past it. They don't know what we're going on about. So, yeah, funny. But like I said, it was a very high vibing energy, I thought, anyway, and it will just make you laugh and smile. So, like I said, got to sort these out. There's a few bits I need to do, but I just wanted to make sure everybody's okay. There's lots of hearts and stuff, so I assume everyone's trying to keep in their high frequencies of whatever you do to keep yourself in the high frequencies and stuff. So, yeah. Got a joke then. I thought, how do I even put that voice on? I can't. So, because at first I thought she came on, she was going, I thought she was doing all that, like, but she wasn't. You can do dolphin singing. Yeah, I can't even do it. I can only do that. When I used to do Ricardo, but no. You never know, it might happen. It might happen one day when we're on it. It might be like, oh my God. Etheric kit. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, to the card readings, the biggest one that I resonated with tonight was, well, there is like the Fire Guardian, Ignite Your Passion, because a lot of people are, but the biggest one I would say that was resonating was definitely the Wise one. Grow within your current situation. Don't stay stuck within the current situation. Don't lower yourself in the current situation. Don't fear in the current situation. Grow from the current situation. Be wise. Listen to your intuition. You know, so yeah, make sure you tune in next time, folks. Dolly the Dolphin. Oh my God, yeah. The weird thing was, one of the paintings I wanted to do next was a whale, a cosmic whale. So we'll see how that comes out. You heard it here first. But and then someone put a video up the other day talking about the cosmic dolphin in Wales, and I was like, okay, yes. But then again, I'm a Pisces, chucking my cards over there. So, is the in the ether? Yes, it is. Age of Aquarius is the air age, you know, the ethers, the heavens. Anyway, I'm going to go, like I said, because I'm just waffling on now. Battery's probably going to go. You are beautiful in my frame, Dolly Daydream. Thank you. You know, and I'm observing people. You know, I'm observing people on platforms and different platforms, Instagram and everywhere, and people just really pumping out that vibe out. It's beautiful. I've seen more people going into energy, more people doing this, more people doing that. Projects to get everything. It's just amazing. Really trying to pump that. You know, the stuff they want to bring to the world. Hi, Rainbow Wizard. Just listened to you before this. Good on you for starting your group. Yeah, I'll have to go and check out. Yes, Rainbow Wizard's doing great stuff in his community, because it is all about community, what you can do for your community, what you can bring to others. It's the service to others. You're bringing things in for yourself, but it's also service. We've got 26 and 26 there. 8 would have been just gone down then, but you know, whatever that is with you, that's why I create you know, visual things of beauty and things that help and stuff like that. I'm maybe doing some sets of stuff as well soon. I just come up with my ideas, and whatever gets channeled into me, I just sit there going, oh yeah, like the little intention bracelets today. They're very cute. They've got a bell on, and it's just to remind you through the day. My stuff is bohemian anyway, but I make my jewellery, and this one is an intention affirmation bracelet, ladies. So when you hear your jingle, you could think, oh yeah, be aware, what affirmation do I put out? What intention am I putting out? Think about it again, put that out, get rid of them thoughts and put that out. Or it's just a jingly jangly bracelet, but they're very pretty. I've got mine on, because obviously I make one, keep it so I can advertise it, and then make some more. So yes, like I said, you want to know where they are, you have to go to Instagram. Every breath inwards is growth. Exactly, and that's why we should breathing deeply, people. Breathing deeply. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on to myself now. I just wanted to come on and see everybody's lovely little profiles, because as I grow, we all grow together. You're growing, I'm growing, we're all growing. I get inspiration from you guys as well. You help me and I help you, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Yeah, I know men keep saying that, and I feel really off. It's just that I don't, I just don't do men's things. I don't really think a man would wear a bell, would they? I'm going to be doing some ankle bracelets as well, but I could, but I'm just not. I just like pretty things, and I don't think men really want pretty things. The oils though, because I think Archangel Michael asked once about doing a man one, but men can use them. It's not overly lavendery. It's just and it doesn't matter anyway. Finn uses them. They're sleep and calming. So yeah, I'm more on the goddess side of the stuff that I make. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that make stuff as well and stuff like that. But it's not really what I do. I have sometimes, but I want one. What, you want one with glittery bits on? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want one. You'd have to get in contact, then I could probably do you one without the, it would have a bell, the copper, it wouldn't have the shiny bits on, and the gold, it'd probably just be maybe the brown cord with the bell, if you really wanted one. So I'd take the girly bits off. I don't mind doing custom orders if you get in contact with me on Instagram. I do that. I'm not like going to go, no. I would try, if I've got the stuff in, I would try it. Do you do a line in pink pom-poms? The pom-pom power. No. So yeah, well, my pom-pom pens. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go because I need to get up early in the morning. I've got to be doing stretching, trying to align myself with stuff that I need to bring in. I'm going to start on my paintings tomorrow. I'm going to try and get them set up where I do a bit on each, get these paintings down and get them finished. Instagram is, what is it now? Because I swapped the name around. Janine's Rainbow Reiki, but I also have different pages as well on Dolly Lama Creations, I think it is. Is it Creations? I have so many different pages. Yeah, Lois has put it up. She's on the ball. I have so many different ones because I try and see what works. Like Dolly Lama's where all my stuff's going to go again. I did have it on my Reiki page, but Reiki is more for healing, even though I do chuck a few things over there. But yeah, and I've got to get this finished off as well. The Dream Weaver. No, was it the Dream Weaver? The web dream? Yeah, Dream Weaver, wasn't it? So this was just on the board stuff. I can't remember what you call that. Bristle board, is it? But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be getting them finished off and done. Yes, and Rainbow Wizard had just put my PayPal in there, or my email if you want to contact me about anything. I found a bag of that the kind of other day, and small stones raw. So yeah, bulk waste. Oh. Haha, I am the master. Well, like, you know, He-Man said, I have the power, and then She-Ra said, I am the power. Oh, I just love saying that, sorry. It cracks me up when someone said that. They were like, oh, do you remember He-Man? I am the power. I have the power. It's like, you just loved He-Man. And then it was like, yeah, but remember what She-Ra said? I am the power. Cracks me up. Yeah, see, Lois is sticking her tongue out and I shout, no, I got there first. Anyway, yeah, we've got to have a laugh with what's going on. We've got to have fun. We've still got to enjoy the ride, as crazy as it bloody looks. And no matter what we're going to be seeing with these eyes, let's go here and remember. But don't get too caught up. Remember, I'm still seeing people getting caught up with it all. I mean, I've been chucking a few things out on Facebook. Well, there's still getting people like caught up in a bad way. Not like I just chuck things over there now and don't even get in conversations with people. It's just like, it's fine. It's fine. Crazy. Yeah. I'm going to pee. Stuff. The lots of you. Oh, okay then. Off to the toilet you go. Anyway, I'm going to go because, like I said, I want to get a bit of drawing in before bed. That's what I'm going to do to help me sleep. And I'll get my oil as well because I use my oils as well. And I will see you lovely people soon. I'm hoping to come with a meditation this week, but I'm going to do it pre-recorded because I just want you to relax and I want the moderators to be able to join in. So I'm going to be doing that. Sent a little video out. Remember, if you want any distance healing Reiki sent, some energy, you need to put your name down on the comments so I can take them down, because the ones who were in my book from last time, I think there's a few more I have to put in actually that I may have forgot. I've gone down in my book and I was giving it out today to other people that need it. And there you go, and so on and so forth. Take care, everyone. Lots of love and light, says Ran. Be good, virtuous and graceful, says Astral Thief. Yeah. So, yeah. just keep raising your vibrations and remember the bell. Remember the bell. Where we go, when we go. Oh yes, the Kennedy bell. Well, that's all I'm saying. So, what was that say? Rise of the Spanners. Yeah, stay blessed and meditate yourself until you dissolve. So yes, so with that, I'll go and have a conversation with my orbs, and I will see you very soon. Yes. Love and light, says Chris G and everybody. So yeah, I'm off to bed to go and draw for a little bit, because that's my form of like switching devices off and going doing a bit of doodling and see what channels in that way. And I will see you very soon. I'll keep you posted on my energy pictures. And yeah, we are the good risings. We are. See you soon. Bye.